Now that we have an account with Shopify and we have our domain set up, it's time to take a look at the settings that we need to manage in order to get our store up and running. There's two areas here. Under the settings link at the bottom, and then under the online store, we've already started looking at this. We'll continue in an upcoming video. For now, go ahead and click on Settings and click on General. I'm going to change the name of my store to the Happiness T-shirt store because that's what we're going to be selling today. You'll need to add the legal name of your business and all of the proper information down here if it's not there already. Then finally, down at the bottom, you can change the time zone. I'm in the Eastern time zone, the unit system, and default weight system. So again, for wherever you are in the world, get that set up for you. As well, you can change your store's currency, but in order to do so, you'll need to manage the payment settings first. Now again, I'm here in the United States, so Shopify makes that pretty simple for me. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. Finally, on this screen, you want to have a prefix or a suffix for your invoices. So by default, it's a hashtag. So your order IDs will be hashtag 1001, 1002. You can make that anything you want that makes sense to you, understanding that that's part of what will go out in the final email. Well, if you've made any changes, go ahead and click Save. And go back to Settings. Under Payment Providers, this is where it gets pretty exciting. If you're in one of the countries where Shopify Payments is accepted, and in order to find that out, head over to the Help screen. You'll see that the US, Puerto Rico, Canada, UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, and Singapore can use Shopify Payments. If you're not in one of those countries, you'll need to have an alternative payment system. PayPal works pretty well everywhere. This is a great help article, and it will help you understand how Shopify Payments work. Basically, you're set as soon as your store is ready to go. So I can click Edit here and use test mode. You'll also notice because of the plan that I chose, I'm getting the highest rate, which is still pretty much the industry standard. To complete my account setup and get my payments working through Shopify Payments, I just click that purple button right there and fill in the business information here. And provided my banking information, the purple button here will be clickable, and then I'm able to get paid via Shopify. I don't even need to set up my own Stripe account. They make it really simple. Now again, if you're not in one of the countries that supports Shopify Payments, you'll need to choose a different provider. And you can see here from the list, there are many, many providers that are available as a Shopify customer. All right, I'm going to click on Edit just one more time. Make sure using test mode is enabled. This allows you to put fake credit cards in while you're testing your store. Go ahead and click Save. And of course, you can set up different payment methods, PayPal, Amazon Pay, or any other payment method right here in this screen. Again, really simple. Head back to Settings and let's click on Checkout. You can decide how your checkout system wants to work. Upload your logo, of course, and all of those things right here to customize it. Decide whether you're going to create customer accounts, how you're going to contact them, whether that's by email or phone, any additional contact methods, and then the form options, what you'll require and what you'll need. Any order processing options are here as well. And you'll need to customize this for your store. You can even do abandoned checkouts by sending an email to customers who left products in their cart but didn't complete the order. I can't tell you how huge that is. So if you have their email address, well, then you can email them within a particular time frame in order to remind them of the cart that they've left. This is really, really helpful. You can put in your refund policy, privacy policy, and terms of service here. They even give you samples that you can use. Once again, you'll need to make sure that you do this, especially if you're selling in Europe now, with the GDPR now in effect. All right, click back on Settings, You can go back and finish those. Shipping, one of the great things Shopify does for us is it automatically sets up shipping zones based on the information we provided when we signed up. And you'll notice that there are 2 shipping options, domestic and the rest of the world. These are called shipping domains. If I'm going to ship to the United States and I just want to add $10 or $20 depending on the weight, well, then I'm ready to go. But Shopify gives us much more than that. Click on Edit in the domestic. And again, you can name that anything you want. You can add countries to a shipping zone. You can add rates based on price. So if somebody spends $25, you can ship based on that amount. You can ship on weight, but you can also ship based on DHL, UPS, or USPS. I love this because it makes it so simple. As well, if you select a shipping option that provides printed labels, well, then you can actually print them right from within Shopify. I'm going to click on USPS, and I'll leave these all selected. I can even add a percentage or a flat fee to cover package and handling above the shipping rates. I'm going to click Done, and now those will be calculated for me automatically when I check out. I can add DHL as well as UPS from here, giving my customers the maximum flexibility. I'm going to click Save, and now USPS rates will be calculated automatically. Coming down to the rest of the world, again, I can decide whatever I want to do. Now, I can also print shipping labels right from my computer, and this can be a real great time saver. Under Packages, you can see the kinds of packages that I have available. I can add a package, makes it really simple. Again, if I'm going to use USPS, and choose which one I want, make it the default package if I need to, and I can add as many as I want depending on the products that I'm going to sell. I can either order free USPS packaging online or just go to my nearest post office, and it's free. Doesn't get much better than that. Now, if you're not going to handle shipping on your own, you can also add a drop shipping and fulfillment service. Really simple to do. There are a number listed here, even Amazon. So that's shipping. Last one for this video, taxes. Wow. The hardest thing in the world to get right in an online store is shipping and taxes. Fortunately, Shopify takes care of all of this for us. Now, depending where you are in the world, you might want to include taxes in your prices. That's very European. Here in the US, we don't really want to do that. And charge taxes on shipping rates. Again, note US shipping taxes automatically calculated. Depending on where you are in the world, you'll need to correct that. Down here in the tax rates, it depends on the county, but let's just take a quick peek here in the United States one. Because it knows I'm in Indiana, it's going to charge Indiana residents 7% and everybody else 0%. Now, I can't stress this enough. Although Shopify will manage the taxes for you, you should consult a tax accountant just to make sure. As well, Shopify has a great help article here on setting up the taxes properly. You'll need to take the time to think this through because getting it right is pretty important. All right, in the next video, we'll cover notifications, files, sales channels, your account, and billing.